So let's talk about the reality here for a second. Having sex with multiple women isn't even safe unless you know what you're doing. Having multiple bodies in your bed, having intercourse with them. Women aren't weak, and it can be dangerous to outnumber yourself like that, assuming they're all against you. Some of them might be on your side, and it might be another woman who's outnumbered instead of you. So it can be safe. The whole point here is that I want to bring a little bit of reality to the situations that men glorify. How well do you understand women and dating? You have to be a very gifted, privileged person to be able to have sex with multiple women at one time. I've done it. I'll do it again. And it's something that can be done. And yes, I've had to manage those situations because those situations can get out of hand. Are they worth it? Yes. With my personal situations, yes, they have been worth it. It can be an extremely pleasurable situation. So what exactly can you do to remain safe while having sex with multiple women? You can regain your awareness not, and have your awareness yes. What I mean is, you want to be aware. You don't want to regain your awareness after a situation has already occurred. You want to be aware before that situation and during the situation. Your awareness allows you to pick up on things that you otherwise would not pick up on that could save your life. Women are tricky. They can be. See, everything can go well, even if you're not so aware. Even if you're not aware. But things can go badly too. And so you want to prevent that from happening. Anti-game helps you do this. Game puts you in a weird state of mind, an abnormally delusional state. And it's a wonder people can function at all while being programmed by game. You don't want to be a delusional player who gets lucky, because that's all it is if you're doing game, and has bad things happen to you while you're with multiple women at the same time. Like your dick getting cut off or something. You want to make sure that you learn about anti-game and you study anti-game deeply. You learn about it and you study it deeply. Profiling. Learn to profile people. When you do this correctly, say you get with a woman, you profiled her well enough to get with her. After your first meeting with her, having sex the first time, this is when women don't get callbacks. Because you've profiled her and you understand that she's a problem. That's the only reason that you don't call a woman back. That's the only reason that you don't. That's the only reason you don't text a woman back. Is because she's a problematic person. It's because she's a bad person. You don't mesh with her. It's likely she's a bad person. But maybe you just don't get along. Maybe you just aren't attracted to her. But normally it's because she's a bad person. That's really the big reason you have nothing to do with a woman is because they're bad for business. So, by learning to profile, see, this is big. You sit down with a pen and paper, or pencil and paper, and you write down your anthropological findings when it comes to the women that you meet. And you gaze upon what you've written down, and you ponder what you've written down. Now, you have to buy my programs in order to find out exactly how to profile women correctly. I've created systems that are foolproof. But I'm giving you an idea of what you do. I'm giving you ideas of how important it is to profile. They don't tell you this in game, okay? They tell you to go up and cold approach women you've never had exposure to. They tell you to go have sex with tons of women that you don't even understand. And you don't even understand their sexuality. You don't even know them. The women that you get with, you will intimately understand their sexuality. You will understand their anthropological value. You will really have a grasp upon them and their psyche. If you don't waste your time. Okay? And I mentioned that you may sleep with a woman one time. That's the max. You can profile a woman well enough to sleep with her. And then you further profile her after the first time you sleep with her. Okay? So that's true. But at least by that time, you will have a deeper understanding of her, and you will make your decision from there. That's the max. That's as bad as it gets. But really, with your profiling abilities, before you sleep with her, you can gain a tremendous amount of knowledge about her. And this will save your life. 419-266-6010. Text me only. I am the Shadow Grandmaster, the Fixer, Mr. Jones, the Prince of Darkness.